Hi, today I'm making an Italian stew with lots of vegetables, and I'm going to show you how I do it in my Instant Pot. So here you go. First of all, I want to show you I've prepared all of my ingredients in advance. We've got potatoes, carrots, onions, kale, broccoli, great northern white beans, celery, corn, lentils, vegetable broth, and all my spices. My spices are parsley flakes, thyme, oregano, sweet basil, and crushed red peppers. So I'm going to set the thing up so that you can see it as it's going. First thing is, set this up good. Okay, so first thing is on my Instant Pot, which let me show you that real quick. On my Instant Pot, there's my husband, you can see there's a setting for saute. It's right there. I'll be using that first. And here we go. So pushing the button, saute is on. It automatically sets itself up for 30 seconds. And that means it's on. So first things first, I'm going to put a smidge, not much, a smidge of oil. And that's just, oh, I forgot to tell you I have garlic in here happening too. All of this information will be in writing in a recipe book at the bottom. There's a little bit of water in here. I like to do that on purpose instead of oil whenever possible. And it's getting hot. I can feel the heat already. Put the garlic in first. Smells good. Most of this recipe will take about 10 minutes to cook, but it takes a lot of prep in the beginning. That's the longest part of it. You see the heat heating up? Or do you see the steam coming up? It's getting rid of the water. Sizzle, sizzle. I love the smell of garlic cooking. I don't even mind it on my fingers. This is 6 bulbs of garlic, not bulbs. I don't know what those are called, the floret things. Here's 1 entire onion. Instant Pot is amazing. So this is the only real cooking part that I do in this recipe. And I've made this a couple times and Randy loves it. One thing I found is you have to chop things in bite size. I prefer that, personally. Drinking my water. It smells really good for the record, and you can see it is doing its job sauteing. I'm sauteing until I see it's kind of translucent. Some of the onions, not all of them, because it doesn't have to be. Okay, now I'm going to turn the saute off. So now it says off on the front, and I'm just going to start adding my vegetables. So the first one I'm putting in, this is how easy it is. You put that in, that's celery. My carrots, and it's still sauteing because that's just how it works. My kale, my corn, and this is a frozen corn, sweet corn I prefer. Broccoli, potatoes. Look how full this is. Should have stirred it up as I was putting it in, but oh well. This makes 3 days worth of soup for our family. Well, 2 days if Claire's here. She likes it when I cook vegan food, but she doesn't like potatoes. Okay, I really didn't need to do that. What I've found over the time is it just blends together as it simmers. But I'm going to be adding in the veggie broth now. This is then after this is low sodium, by the way, in case you didn't see. Imagine you hear that pot stop steaming up. That's 1 32-ounce carton. Let me get this mixed up. And we're going to have 1 more carton added in a minute. Oh, I got to add the spices. Here's my other vegetable broth. This is Sprouts brand. You'll see the difference. It's a lot thinner. That last one, Imagine brand, was much more, had more volume, so that's just interesting. This all, a lot of this will be absorbed in the lentils, which are coming up next. Like that. Okay. One of my favorite beans, Great Northern. That's just 1 can. Is your mouth watering yet? Let's add the spices. We've got parsley flakes. Randy loves. Red pepper, crushed. Sweet basil. Turkish oregano, that's from Penzies. And thyme. And the amounts are going to be on my recipe sheets. Just put those in there. But really, again, you don't have to even do all this. I think this is just natural feeling. By the way, I like to call these my little vegetable meatballs. If you cut them in this size, then you can pop. They cook up real nice, and they're like little meatballs to me. They absorb flavor. That's broccoli. And lastly, my rinsed lentils. Now I want these to get down in there because I need them all to get sopping wet. Maybe I should have put that in first. Try your own thing and see what happens. All right, look at that. Fills it up to the top. Where's my lid? So I got my lid on. This, can you see it? Okay, let's see. It's this is important. You have to put that on the closed, because in a second that little part right there should pop up. And here we go. So I'm putting it on manual high pressure for 12 minutes. Whoops, I don't know if that's showing right, but manual high pressure, 12 minutes, and it's rolling. All right, so we'll see in a second what it turns out to be. Hopefully it will be delicious. Well, every time it is delicious. So 12 minutes, I highly suggest you try this recipe, especially if you're trying to make good, healthy choices, because you saw what went in. I wish you could come by and take a taste. I'll show you at the end. All right, we are here, done with the pot. That indicates it's still a lot of pressure in it right now, and I actually let it go because I was working. It went 22 minutes over, so I'm going to remove the steam, and all you do is do this, and that lets it out. I put this over it to capture the steam so it won't spray all over the place, and the house smells amazing. One of the kids made this. So awesome to have those little things. You can see it's still pretty full with pressure. I like to let the pressure go out, or through time. I don't like to push it personally, so that's just preference. If you're ever cooking something and you want to finish it sooner, you put on the time, and then when it beeps, it'll tell you when it's ready, and then you can just do what I just did. But just watch out for that hot steam. This is very hot. Everything's really hot. Very hot. So remember, this cooked for 12 minutes and then sat for 22. So the cooking was officially 12 minutes. All right, little guy. I sometimes push on that because it gives it a little shot at letting it out. The thing won't open. Oh, there we go. All right, you guys are seeing it when I'm seeing it. That's the sound you want to hear. Ta-da! This is done. Look at that. And let me tell you what, it smells so good. I don't know how that, it looks like all the kale got to the top, which is great. So this is blazing hot, ready to roll. Now I just need to bake some cornbread. Yeah, there you go. It's nice and thick. Nothing's burned at all. Everything's cooked through. Let me show you that. So here's a baked potato. Watch. Butter. Let's try this little carrot. Butter. No pressure at all needed. So it's done. And this is going to be a hearty lunch. Yes. 12 minutes. Can't beat it. Go get your Instant Pots. And don't forget, you can use 805 Boot Camp, or excuse me, 805B like boy, C, or Boot Camp. 805BC when you check out, if you buy it direct from Instant Pot. And then you get $50 off. And oh my gosh, that tastes really good. All right, happy cooking.